Hello, and welcome in. I am the average goob, and today we're going to be working on Rise of the Intern. I almost said Archimist for some reason. That's weird.
I wonder why.
Is it calling me? Did I miss something?
Maybe.
What's happening to it right now? Oh, my website's really fast. Heck. What happened? Did somebody leave a comment on it and I'm thinking about it? No. Huh. I don't know. Is it running?
Maybe you're just used to saying it.
Okay, cool. That's working. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I was like, in my head, I almost said Archimist because maybe it's because it's fun to say. Rise of the Intern doesn't have that same to it.
You rise of the intern.
We're working on Rise of the
Rise of the intern.
Intern.
Rise of the intern.
I don't know. Anyways, today I'm working on Rise of the Intern, and I'm gonna just be real. I'm probably gonna work on this for the next year. So, buckle up.
Get used to it.
Yeah, get used to it. Anyways, Rise of the Intern is a 2D survivors-like RPG set in a corporate world. And yesterday, I was figuring out what I wanted to do for the character stats. So I went ahead and worked on this a little bit last night. I wrote some code that I don't understand, wrote some code that I understand, and wrote some more code that I am still learning. The only code that I don't understand in this right now is how to use emits and signals, but I know that I will need this to update the HUD whenever I get that set up. I think I've used this in my Survivors RPG or Survivors course that I'm going through. Did a little bit of that last night too. And as a matter of fact, why not show you what I did? Survivors test. So last night I was learning how to work with the particle system, and right now it's set to one shot. So let me turn that off. Oh, look at this. It's gonna be like a little dying animation, and it's being used as a particle system. I love this. This is such a great idea. So yeah, that was a fun little thing. And I was learning how to use the animations a little bit more. So like the little enemies in this game, they have little skittering animations. Now I wish this went to like bone animations, but that's okay. But I'm probably going to be learning a lot as I go through this because I'll be using this as my core combat mechanic. So I decided to pick going back up into this and uh, learning it. And the level of organization in this project is massive. I forgot. Like this guy is teaching me how to put everything in folders. And I was putting like my assets inside of an assets folder, like the like sprites and stuff. But he's putting it in like the game objects, and like the enemy has the all the resources that go with it, the scene, everything. I was like, I forgot about this. So I want to re-implement doing this to my project. Hey, Stoffhimmel. Welcome in. You worked more on your game today. Ooh. What'd you work on? Okay, player, testing, idle, scripts. That's not in the scenes, is it? No. All right. So the character stat script, I even set up ways to modify. So I've got like base health, base energy, base defense, and all that. And then some modifiers for like when you level up. I've got the core stats and the secondary stats. Those haven't really changed. But I added export groups. I found this out. This is really cool. It allows you to like label groups of stats and stuff or like variables, which is really neat. Just haven't gotten that damage code to work. I feel that. And a lot of people say this to me. Have you tried AI? I've been like learning with Claude, and it's kind of helping a little bit. It's like I'm creating my own tutorials, so like you can ask it about like what the code means, and then it'll kind of explain things in a step-by-step process. It's not like as good as finding a tutorial about what you're looking for, but if you've got something niche, I feel like it's been helping me work through some of that stuff. I've tried it with GPT, but I feel like I don't know, it's giving me some defective code. Even Claude gave me some code that it was like when I was coming up with these like how to affect the dodge chance and crit and stuff, how to level it up. Um it was like putting like times 1. I'm like, why would I just multiply this by 1? That makes no sense. You're close. You know you're close. That's fair. You know when you know you know. I've also implemented ways to modify health and energy. I know that I'm going to need these like getters and setters. I think you don't really need to do getters in Godot. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's not like these are private classes or anything, but got how to do the experience when you level up, and or this is when you get experience, and then when you level up, I kind of created like dynamic stat point per level. So I'm thinking maybe we can find ways to modify this, and this is to distribute into your secondary stats. And then I did a calculating next level, and I actually created a dynamic experience scale to go with this. So right now it's set to 20%. So really it should be like X% more experience. Uh, let's see, and then increasing the stat points. So I learned about what a match statement is. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know the difference between case. I don't know the difference between a case statement and a match statement. Maybe I should look that up. Oh, no. No difference between match and case statement. Unless match is just their switch statement. See, I love this AI summary too. Even if it's wrong, it gives you links to where it got the information from. So is it really wrong? I don't know. It's learning from people. The main difference is that a match statement, a switch statement in Godot is that a match statement can inspect the structure and contents of a value, while a switch statement acts like a match statement for simple values. Wow, it was a great summary. Match statement inspects the structure and contents of a value to branch execution. For example, you can match on the contents of an array or a dictionary. Binding pattern can assign the value acquired into a variable that can be used inside of the binding pattern match block. That was a lot of, I don't know what any of that meant. A switch statement acts like a match statement for simple values like numbers and strings. A switch statement evaluates an expression, matches the expression's value against a series of case clauses, and executes statements after the first matching value. Oh. So I wonder if that means a match statement can have multiple returns? Can it? No, because you just send in one. I'm not sending. Oh, I guess I could send a dictionary in and then match them all. Um. Oh, does it just not have switch statements? Where's my? There it is. Ah, there are no switch statements. Okay, so that's exactly what it is. Crash course for people who are familiar with switch statements. Replace switch with match. Remove case. Remove any breaks. Change default to a single underscore. Ah, so it's not the same. It's just a different thing. Okay, cool. Oh, look, it's my favorite game dev streamer. Where? I saw Granger was live. I was in there. Steto is also alive. Why you gotta brag about it? No, just kidding. What's up, Okapi fan? Very effective crash course, right? You know what? That's all I need. That actually made more sense than uh I don't even know where it was. Where did I just read it? Oh yeah, this made no sense to me. They explained it in like 5 words. Oh, me? You can call me a game dev streamer, I guess. It's more like an education stream where we all learn together.
Little old you.
Little old me. Also, we are 4 follows away from me wearing a costume tomorrow. I am planning on playing spooky games, but I don't have to wear a costume. You've mostly seen me stream game dev. Oh, that's fair. So to you, I look like a game dev. I mean, I have made 2 video games on stream, to be fair, and
you
released
don't
them.
you don't play a lot of games on stream anymore.
That's all I did when I first started.
Yeah.
Like youtube.com/ the average goob. I think all my shorts. My gosh, I wore a hat on stream one time. What a goob. Yeah, no, I even started with game dev stuff. Got a lot of videos though. I played Elder Scrolls Online. I played Elden Ring. Look at all that. 30 videos. I was gonna play.
30 Elden Ring videos?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
All the way up to season 3, where I was gonna work on the DLC stuff, but I ended up just playing it offline.
Too hard. I mean, no, you smashed it.
Smashed. It was easy actually.
It was actually too easy. I'm actually upset about how easy it was.
I'm a kind one. Well, thank you. I try to be nice. I've tried to change my life a little bit.
You've always been pretty nice.
Still happy with the little boat. Yeah. Also, I just realized like when I go to this page, it's showing my private playlist right here. And it's just one video. It says Spanish. I don't have any other private playlists. What is this? Um it's actually a pretty good show. It's a white dude trying to learn Spanish. That's weird. I know. I mean, I'm logged in, but it's weird that it showed it on the front. Like, what if I had like weird video playlists that I didn't want to share with people? Can't hide it now.
That
Uh,
would be weird.
that would be weird.
That would be weird.
All right. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Today, I'm gonna try to set up the actual class resource for this. So it's gonna be a little bit of a learning experience. I don't really 100% know, but I'm gonna set it up just like I did the character stats, and I would like to incorporate it into this player class. I want to pass it through. So I'm not 100% how to do that. I've got a little bit of resources here that I can read from. Something about a class manager. We'll see. We'll see. Let's set it up and see how it goes. Your playlists are 75% hidden.
Smart.
That's smart. Mine are also 75% hidden.
Why are they all hidden? What are you hiding?
I mean, why isn't there more? I swear I have other private playlists like watch later and stuff. Maybe that's not on there. Their music playlists. That's fair. Stoff over here with 90% hidden though. What are you hiding?
I don't really make playlists on YouTube.
I do. It's a
I have
playlist of videos I'm never gonna watch again.
I have a watch later that I sometimes add videos to if I actually want to watch them later. And then I've got like a kalimba daily practice playlist. And I think that's it. I've got I've got like a work slash focus music YouTube playlist too. I think that's it.
I want to know what 90% hidden stuff is hiding.
Yeah, what are you hiding over there?
Hey, Deli, welcome in. I don't know if I have a single public playlist. Yeah, my Spotify playlists are, I think they're all private, but I've got quite a few of them. I even have okay, I'm gonna be real. Most of them are classical playlists. And then I've got the DJ to play me music from all over, and then I've excluded all of my uh classical music playlists. So I get some pretty good music during the day. Spot Monk, I don't playlist, I just radio from a song I'm feeling the vibe of. Yeah, that's usually what I do too. A lot of Lady Gaga radio vibes. Yep. I always end up with Kesha and Pitbull no matter what you're starting with. Me too. Why does it always get to Kesha? I don't even like listening to Kesha. It just gets me there for some reason. How does that happen?
What's the lightest pencil? Do you know? I think
Uh,
it's H. The H's. But I don't remember. It's been a long time.
HB. I think HB is like standard,
I think HB is in the middle.
maybe.
Need some art people to tell me.
Mostly tutorial playlists. All right, I believe you, Stoff. I believe you. You don't want people to know how much you need tutorials. I get that. I'm pretty sure that's what my watch later playlist is. All of your songs on Spotify are like songs. Oh, you just put all of your songs on Spotify. Yeah, that's what my list is.
I make a new Spotify playlist every year once I start getting sick of
Here,
all the music I've been listening to.
here, I'll show you guys. This is my liked song playlist, okay? Look fast because you're only going to see this once. Just scroll it. I saw some questionable songs in there.
Yeah, he's got freaking country rap in there. The worst. It's the worst.
Yeah, but look at the variety, okay? And then like look, I've got a piano playlist, I've got World of Warcraft music, piano, Fable, my Get Pumped playlist, the old stream playlist, BB No Money, like come on. Come on.
Mine's just like a bunch of obscure indie stuff. I don't have a lot of like mainstream. I don't know. I'm not like hip with the latest music or whatever the kids say.
YouTube save lists are like, I need to know this about Godot and I'll save it for later and never go back. That's what mine is. I'm pretty sure that's what my liked playlist is. Or like my save it for later one is. A bit odd, a mix of jazz, blues, punk, rock, and metal. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it shows depth to your tastes in music. Massive 3,000 song cluster. Yeah, my liked playlist is very tailored. Like if I like a song and I hear it multiple times, it goes on there. And if I don't, like if I hear it again and I don't like it, I take it off. So it's very dynamic. Also, I'm trying to think of what to call class name. Because I can't call it class name because that's reserved. Character class name. What if I call them player class? Because that's what they are. There we go. What's it for? It's literally the class name for like the name. Yeah, player classes. Whoops. And then we want player class description. This will also be a string. All right. We're gonna need the base modifiers. So every class is gonna have a modifier. We got gamer, delivery driver, retail worker, fast food employee. Okay. And each one of these is gonna have modifiers to these base ones. Stat modifiers. I don't know if I'm going to use these externally. Yeah, we'll do this. What is it? Export group. Is this only a player class or is it all characters? It's only the player. So this isn't going to be applied to like other enemies and stuff in the game. We need the health modifier. Yeah. So these will be, because the other one has base. So this will be health modifier, and we do these as floats. Ooh. Energy modifier. I forgot export group was a thing. I just learned about it yesterday. Like, look how cool this is. Like, if I go to the player and I open up the stats, you can group them. So it shows like player info, primary stats, base stats, modifiers, and then the core stats, secondary stats. Because I was having a bunch of these. So it only made sense that this was like a thing. I think that's pretty cool. Let's do damage. Modifier. Defense. You need to use that more. This is your sign. Use it more. It is worth it. Class setup. We'll do player class setup. I don't want to get confused with this class name stuff. Okay. And then we've got starting bonus stats, and this will be like the secondary stats. We got workload. Gotta find shorter names for these. Oh, JavaScript programming came through. I just put a semicolon at the end of that line. Got fitness. Got multitasking. I'm just in the last part of finishing game 1 of the 20 game challenge. It'll be the first game I've ever made without following a tutorial. Congrats! That's awesome. Does watching Goob count as a tutorial? No. No. This is more like we're just hanging out. We're just hacking. This is what this is. This is hacking. Real life hacking.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Not what you see in the movies, folks. We're hacking together a game. Welcome back, Okapi fan. Deli, what's the first game you're making? You showing YouTube made me go on a distraction mode. Whoops. Oh, Pong? Heck yeah. What are you making these? Are you making them all in Godot? Activity. All in Godot. That's sick. See, I should have started there. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's what I should do. I should do that um that challenge and try to make games without any tutorials and stuff. I mean, you're allowed to like look up specific things. You can't do an end-to-end tutorial though, right? Because I don't know if I could actually do that. Like I would need to look stuff up. I think this is all of them. I'm gonna pull over this for reference. Character stat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Missing one. I've been forgetting one this whole time. Leadership. And this is like vitality. Oh, did we scrap leadership? No. Yeah, vitality, I guess this kind of affects like stamina and health. Hey, dev guy, welcome. Welcome in. What am I working on? I'm working on Rise of the Intern. My my long-term project, and right now I'm setting up the character class, the character stats, basically anything but the actual game. So I'm learning a lot here. I'm learning how to use custom resources, how to extend them. Uh, right now I'm learning how to do the classes so I can actually implement like a dynamic class system so that it's not just text. And then they'll have like modifiers and starting stat bonuses and stuff. How you doing though? Basically, you can't look up what, only the how. You're supposed to know what you're looking for to some extent and search for things purposefully. Right. Okay. Not like looking up a Pong tutorial, but looking up maybe like a velocity tutorial. Trust me. You can definitely do an end-to-end tutorial. Fun part is when imposter syndrome tells you you need it, but you end up screaming inside for how much better you could tackle it yourself. Oh, let me tell you. You want to talk about imposter syndrome? We're looking at it. I feel imposter syndrome so much, but it's because I'm also working in a game engine I've never worked in. So that probably has a lot to do with it. And my day job doesn't require too much coding anymore. I do a little bit of custom coding projects, but it's like leaning heavily on AI to basically tell me my code looks good or something. It's difficult not to use AI. Imposter syndrome is kind of included in the creative package. Yeah. Yeah, but I can make a website. I can make a website just fine. As long as it's the stack that I know. Should definitely use the AI. Oh yeah, I agree. I think that if you're not using AI, you're just setting yourself back. But AI misses things, and if you know what you're doing, you can help fix those things. I need to set up a new one for leadership. Um, Wait, what did I just call it? Oh, leadership. Gosh dang it. Keep calling it vitality. It's leadership. You've been away from Twitch for about a month trying to get up to speed on your new job. Unfortunately, not Dev. No. What are you doing instead? When you're not working on overlays for your stream, what are you doing? Overlay games, really. The next goal is to get a dev job. Heck yeah. Oh, I know we got ads, so probably can't hear me. We'll wait to respond for ads. Want to have secret turbo conversations? All right, Spot Monk with the turbo. We can talk about how I would much prefer everybody else to get turbo instead of subbing to me and wasting so much money. But also, it's like I want those people to also support other streamers at the same time. Like, but turbo users give ad money just by having turbo. So it's kind of like a win-win, right? And then if you got extra money, then you sub to the person you want like emotes for and the people that you want to keep, to see them keep streaming. Anyways, that was a great turbo conversation. Welcome back, everybody. You didn't get an ad copy? That's interesting. You're gonna get hit with a secret ad, just like we had a secret turbo conversation that you were part of. Anyways, Dev guy was asking what you ended up getting a job in, since it's not dev work. Hey, forgot I cut expenses for a while. No, Dev guy. Thank you for the sub. Welcome back to the Goobies. You didn't have to do that. I was just talking about how it's probably more cost effective. Oh, wait, no, I can't tell you that that was a secret turbo conversation. Never mind. Yeah. So not doing dev work. Deli, you said you made the choice to start with Godot and you thank yourself every day for that choice. Why is that? Still waiting for the ad. Don't ask for it. Yeah, I use Prime sub for your favorite emotes and then Turbo otherwise. That's what I do, Spot Monk. And then I'll gift subs. Like if I'm watching somebody for a long time, then I'll just gift like 5 subs or something. Be like, it's deserved. What are those emotes? I don't like the dumper grumble sub emote combo, Spot Monk. That what is that? Oh, that's funny. Region based. That could be it too. Copy's got the region dodge. Honestly, I think like some ad blocks might actually work on the ads still. I don't know though. I pay for turbo, so. What up, muscle man? Or should I'll just call you Linux. Your name's Linux now. Gooby gooby goob. Goob. Welcome in. We've got the goobs. You don't have ad blocker. Well, then you're just dodging ads. I don't know how you're doing it. That's amazing. I love how I have a gifted sub badge. That's funny. I've gifted 25 subs to my channel just so I could have that badge.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Just for the badge?
Well, and to support the community, obviously. Your gift sub, no, it's gone. However, you're gonna get it back. Just super beginner friendly and works well with the way your brain works. Deli, I feel that same way. I feel like my brain wrapped around Godot so much easier than like Unreal Engine or something. Like everything in this just made sense, coming especially coming from like Game Maker. I was so excited about like all the options for actual UI controls. Like if I wanted to add another button, boom, we got another button. And it functions just like the rest of these buttons. I didn't even have to do anything extra. Like that's huge for me. So you're actually a restaurant server. Oh. Used to make as much as a junior dev, but the new job might not be that much. Yeah. No, I mean, unless you're a really good server and, you know, I mean, just be really nice to people, even when they throw food at you. You get the biggest tips. Just kidding. Anybody that's throwing food at you is not going to tip you. So you just throw it back at them. Used to make about 60K. Hey, the thing is though, like I left this like a 65K job to go be homeless just because I wasn't happy at the job. Like you got to do what's going to make you happy. It's not always about the money sometimes. I mean, if you got fired, that's different. But definitely do something that makes you happy. And sometimes it takes a while. I'm finally doing something that I'm happy with. I'm a freelancer. I work for myself, but also I have like 30 bosses. It's everybody's dream to have that many bosses and people pulling you in every direction.
Why have one boss when you can work for yourself and have many?
Right? Why work 8 hours when you can work 40? I mean, 70.
I work 8 hours a day when you can work all day.
Unity still intimidates you compared to Godot? Yeah, it is pretty intimidating. I still feel pretty intimidated by Godot. But Unity has always been intimidating, and I've used Unity for a couple things. So I'm thinking about adding class-specific stuff later on. But right now we do have the stamina name, so I'm gonna put that in here. We'll do player class energy name. And this one by default is just gonna be stamina. Or no. Is it stamina or energy? Stamina. Okay. One of your Fakemon sprites for your fan game is finally done? Ooh, can you share it? If I permit you, can you share it? You got 60 seconds, go. If you don't mind, you don't have to. You're Unity addicted. Hey, it happens. I kind of feel like that about Godot. It's still very scary though. That's why I'm still going through a course. And I'm probably gonna be going through a couple courses to continue learning GD script and stuff. Like I learned about the match statement yesterday. Didn't even know. I can, but I won't make the 60 seconds. Oh, all right. Let me know when you're ready. I'll do it for you. Thought you had it queued up and ready to go. I do like waiting tables, but I love dev. Yeah, you gotta find. See, that's the thing too. Is like you gotta find something like a hobby that you enjoy, a hobby that is like makes you money, and then a hobby that like keeps you healthy. And like as long as you're doing hobbies, it doesn't feel like you're actually doing work. But it's like, what kind of dev hobby can you do that makes you money? You gotta get the MMR up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make the app work for you. I'll tell you what though, streaming is not a passive form of income. not. This is my excuse to work on video games. It kind of holds me accountable, I think. You don't want to be your own boss since you hate final responsibility.
Same.
That's fair too. All right, Okapi. It caught you, but I can copy it. Don't waste your 60 seconds. Show us some cheap viewers. Hey, Vertex Stories. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I think we're like 3 follows away from me wearing a costume tomorrow. That's scary.
It's a good costume. Just saying.
It is a good costume. All right, let's pull this up here. Oh, there we go. All right, this is Okapi Fans Custom. It's not a Pokemon. Wow, you made... I feel like I've seen this one before somewhere. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's the cat. Wow, that looks good.
That's so cute.
That it looks like it could be a Pokemon. Let me guess. Is it a psychic ghost type? Those two are not custom. I know. I'm just kidding. You did game dev professionally in the days of PlayStation? Oh no. And one day laughed to myself that they paid me to do it. That's funny. Well, don't laugh at it. They're gonna pay you to do it again. That's pretty cool though. Can I unfollow and then follow again? No, it has to hit the 800 mark. So if we hit 800 and then we go underneath it, I guess I'll still count it, but
No.
it needs to be 800 tomorrow when I stream. And then I'll wear a costume. And if we dip under 800, then I just take off the costume. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
But I'm playing Alien Isolation tomorrow. And I added a bunch of spooky sounds to a soundboard. I think you can see them below the stream. Can you?
I was just goofing around, but I messed it up.
You must be logged in to use this feature. It's down there though.
Don't look at his nose.
It's so cute.
I messed up the mouth, kind of. It's hard to do thin line.
That's cool. I like the shading on that. But yeah, so there's Alien Isolation sounds, and yes, they are bits because I heard the game's pretty scary. I don't think I'm gonna get scared.
You don't think so?
No.
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 Okay.
But you can hear them if you go to preview the sound. You gotta turn it up. And apparently, light mode. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's on. It's because I'm not logged in. And besides, who cares? You can use light mode. I use light mode. I'm not in the dark. Do you see these lights? Look at this. It's so bright. I need light mode to see. Anyways, those will be like in-game sounds. So feel free if you want to goof around on me. I encourage it, but don't waste your money if it's not scary. I'm telling you what. Ooga booga with the hydrate, the stretch, and the posture check all in one.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's get a little... Ooh.
Oh my gosh. That was loud.
Oh, yeah. All right. Stretching out the shoulders. Thank you. Ooga booga. Welcome in. The goob stare. Do you have a planned costume? Yes, Spot Monk. I have a planned costume. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's sexy. It's a sexy Halloween costume. Oh, yeah. I haven't stretched at all today. Jesus. A sexy xenomorph?
That would be good.
That would be good, but no. It has nothing to do with the game. It's just the costume. It was my couple's costume that I wore to a Halloween party this year that I already did. So Halloween's over for me. It's psychic, most likely. Yeah, it is. I figured that it looked like a psychic type. It's really cool looking, though, Okapi. You did a good job.
Very cute.
Kind of the odd one of all your fake mon. Why is that? Oh, since you bought design first instead of getting the idea first. You bought design first? What does that mean? Bro, what? What, Ooga Booga? It's just a, it's not really a sexy costume. It's just a Halloween costume. If anything, it's more goob than sexy.
It's a goofy costume.
Yeah.
Good one though.
And maybe if we're lucky, Stellar Frog will make an appearance in her couple's costume with me. And then you'll get the whole idea of why I am what I chose. But we have to hit 800 followers, so we'll talk about that when the time comes. All right,
You're close.
let's get that hydrate going. Good old bat juice. All right, what are we working on here? Okay, we got the class specific. We got stamina. We're calling anything that has class in the name player class, so we're not confusing it. Okay, and then this part I don't really understand, but it's to make the classes dynamically at the start of the game. I feel like it's a weird way to do it, but I'm still learning, so we'll see. Class resources. Yeah, and I gotta put player. Was prepping another image? No, that's okay. I was asking what the what you mean by you bought design first instead of getting the idea. What does that mean? Did you ask somebody? Did you pay somebody for their idea? I have tons of ideas. All right, so this is the gamer class. I'm gonna return a character class. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hit caps lock. New player class. Schools. Character class. Dot new. We're instantiating a new one. And then we set all of the details. Does it not have autocomplete? Oh, character classes? I'll just call this character class, huh? Do that now. We'll do player character class. There, now it's specific. Can I get another permission? No. Yeah, gotcha. Commission the full arts based on your ideas. Ah, okay. That fox was in an outlet of leftovers and you fit it into your region, so you bought the full art. Okay. Commission other artists to make them the mini sprites based on the full arts. That's really cool. Oh, okay. So is that what this is? Oh, I love this. So that's the one there on the top left. What is this? This guy looks like he wants to play patty cake. This one kind of looks like Meowth a little bit.
Sounds really cute.
So, are you using these ones in your game? You might want to be careful. At least the Whalmer Whale Lord one. The rest of these are pretty unique looking, at least to me. I love this guy, the little magma guy. I mean, I'm not going to say it looks like one of the characters I drew the other day. It looks way better. A Cantula based around the African stories of the Anansi of Anansi, the spider.
Ansazi or something,
Ananzi,
something like that.
Cantula. These are pretty cool.
An artist just like made those. I know that's what artists do, but they're so good.
It's hard to believe it sometimes. It's just amazing.
It's just people out there willing to make great art. So talented.
It's really good. Did I ever show you the bots I pixeled for Pokemon Like Project? No. No, you didn't. Hey, let me know, Stoff. I'll permit you. Get a little sharing sesh. Anything but coding, am I right?
Anything but working on your game.
No. I look at this. I wrote so many lines of code. And I even went back and added leadership. Because I forgot it.
Today?
Yeah, I just added it.
Oh.
I when I went to go count them, I was like, this doesn't add up. Yeah, I got you. My game needs less than great art, and I can't even make that. You can spot monk. You can make great art. You have to start somewhere though. Look, you want my story? Here's where I started. I have this blog called Learn Game Dev something. Here you go. And I went through and I learned everything. I think if you do this first URL, you can see where I started. I always start with the title screen. But then I actually had to start drawing stuff. And so that's like I drew the keyboard and mouse to get me started. I traced some art styles to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I took a course where I learned stuff, and I got to replace these Twitch VODs with the YouTube videos. But there's like actual videos to go along so you can see it. You can see that I started with eyeballs, I drew characters. I did this all on stream. And you got to start somewhere. You're not going to be able to make what you want right away, and that's okay. But you can make stuff. There's different styles. Like this one shows you there's like different styles that I worked through. So like I was learning like cartoon or like what's this called? Kawaii versus like cartoon style, and I was like figuring out what I wanted to do. So definitely take the steps to do it and don't give up on yourself. I believe in you. I'm making all my own art. May not be the best, but I've had a lot of compliments on it. Surprising. I think people are just being nice to me, but all right, let's see what Stoff gave us. Speaking of art. Ayo. Oh, I see. These are like evolving robots. Okay, this is pretty funny. I love this. Listen, hear me out. Okabe fan and Stoff make a game together.
Those are cute. I like pixel art.
It's a fan game which I don't you don't plan on releasing just for learning. Right. So you already get in trouble anyways if Nintendo decides to hate you. That's true. But that's okay. You don't have to tell Nintendo, right? Hey, off the rails tech. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thanks for the drive by. Uh good luck. Thank you. Couldn't think of a word for it. An artist is their worst critic.
That's
Yes.
true. Very true.
Okay, but like for real though, this would make a great game. I think it's pretty funny. The calculator evolving into a I don't like it goes almost to like a home PC up into like the first PC, which is pretty funny.
I love the little skeleton. That's cute.
uh these are creative. This one kind of reminds me of like Metal Slug though. I like that. Another permission? Yeah, I can permit you. I should you guys keep sharing like Discord app attachments. I should just allow Discord links. Well, I don't know if I trust all your Discords though. my current game just needs a bunch of icons, really. May I, I may ask my niece to do them. Spotmonk, give it a shot, or hear me out. Don't give it a shot, and you can go buy game icon packs. Look at, there's so many of them. Seriously, like somebody else put all the time and effort. There's 32 pages.
You just need some icons. Well, okay, never mind. Figma probably doesn't have game icons.
Right, yeah. And I mean, yeah, you could do Iconify. It's not even Figma. Iconify has its own website. But technically you could, but like this one's free. Like these are low-level monster icons that are free. Um, Start with these. This is what I was thinking of, these RPG icons. Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If you can find something that works for your game, do it. Pay for it. Make sure it's like commercially available, like you can use it commercially or something. Make sure you check the licenses and stuff, but like you can support other artists. Like it doesn't have to be somebody that made them just for you. It can be somebody who's just making them to sell them to people who need them. Um, what's this? Okapi fan. Is this? Oh, is this more stuff that you made? Is this the player's starting area? This is so cute.
It was cute.
Yeah, Ryan, welcome in. No problem, dude. You got lucky. I threw the dice and two people that I knew got a sub to Granger. You're welcome. This is in game. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. Did you make these items? I feel like I remember seeing like this kitchen sink in something you've shared before. Except for the player model. Yeah, okay. I think I remember seeing something about these. This is good. I love all the talent in this stream. You guys make me want to like actually make video games. Like, look at this. Here's a great example. Here is the start of that character. Like I sketched it out and everything. And then look at it when it's done. You just gotta practice. I don't think it looks great, but I think it's good enough.
We gotta start somewhere too. Like, and with art, like I feel like you'll hear it a lot, but it really is just practice, and as you practice you get better. And you can feel yourself getting better. It's hard to explain unless you do it. But like you can feel it just gets like easier to draw the shapes that you're trying to draw, and it gets easier to like achieve the color you're going for, if that makes sense. But you just have to practice if you really want to do it.
It just takes practice.
That's it.
Also, I've learned that I'm much better at like environment and object art and not characters, so I definitely have to practice characters. Oh, anyways, tangent. Am I right?
Anything other than coding, right?
Fantasy items. I haven't decided yet. I'm doing it myself. It's pixel art. Not really thought about the number yet. I'm coding the base functionality now. Yeah, Spot. If you need like feedback, if you want to share stuff, you just practice like doing some art, like pixel art and stuff. There's so many people in this community that would probably help you if you want it, or cheer you on if you need it. I think everybody has been pretty supportive in the indie game dev community. So I think it's a pretty safe place to share. And if you're not good at it, you keep practicing, you will get good. Unless you're practicing the wrong techniques. If you're out there practicing without trying to improve, it probably won't improve, right? So like you have to keep that in mind too. You don't want to keep practicing the wrong techniques. You want to work on improvement. Then you'll be on the right path. At least that's how I try to improve. Right, exactly what a copy said. If it's within their skill level, feel free to DM them. Look at that. Drew a face that actually looked somewhat human for the first time yesterday. You can feel it. Heck yeah, Deli. Amazing.
You can feel it.
You really can. Like I share my art on stream from time to time. Like when I'm actually doing some of the art, I show some of the stuff I've done, and it's just surprising, like how much I have done. And I just started doing art this year.
And you got like you improved pretty fast too, but you were doing it a lot.
Yeah,
Like I haven't really painted in a while, but I started just for fun. I don't know, I don't really have a reason. I started painting like fruits and vegetables and stuff just for fun, just to see if I could do it. And it was really fun, first of all, but I was practicing and I was just getting better and better. And it like I wouldn't say it's easy, but it just got easier the more I did it.
yeah, exactly.
It was really fun though. I should paint again. I'm literally painting right now, but
Yeah, you are digital painting. You're saying.
digital painting. My wrist hurts though. I have to stop.
A commission artist for creatures, since it would take me even more learning hours. You got to prioritize your focus. That too. And if you
That's
can't do
true.
it, but you want to support somebody, you can do that too. But like, you can't sit there and say you're not good enough and you're spending your time playing video games. That's what I had to face that reality. I can't keep using that I'm not good enough as an excuse. It's either you don't want to do it, you don't have time for it because you're prioritizing time elsewhere, or you haven't started learning it. Like you can't. It's not that you can't do it.
You can do anything you put your mind to. It might take a while, but you can do it.
Yeah, think of mastery as just time. That's all it is. Think about difficulty as most things, like a skill, is just difficulty because of time. Like you need to spend time doing it.
Yeah. There's not very many things that are actually literally hard. It's just a matter of how much time you're willing to put in to learn whatever that thing is.
Yeah, art's a skill, and exactly like Stoff said, skill is time spent practicing.
Mhm. I feel like you hear that growing up all the time, but like I didn't really realize that if you want to get good at something, you just have to practice. Like I know you hear it all the time, but like I didn't like understand that on a I don't know how to explain it, but I like actually understood it only very recently, which feels silly, but like if you want to get good at something, no matter what it is, you just practice and you'll get good at it eventually.
What should we call the gamer's energy name instead of stamina? I was thinking like focus.
That'd be kind of funny.
I know hunters in WoW have focus. I thought it makes sense as a gamer, right? Because I was thinking patience for the admin assistant.
Are you gonna have um all the classes have different stats?
Yeah, different energy names. So by default, it's like stamina.
Oh, just different like resources.
Yeah,
Caffeine.
I can learn any skill, but I didn't want to invest in another skill at the moment. Exactly, and that's a trade off that you're choosing. It's not that you can't; it's just that you don't want to right now.
See, that was when I was younger. Was like my toxic trait is I
Sweat.
thought I could just, oh, I can do that myself. I can do that myself. No, I mean, I guess technically I could do it myself, but I didn't have the skill to do it.
We actually have a passive ability called Sweaty, so I didn't want to call it Sweat. But Deli, that's literally I thought about that. But this one, Sweaty reduces snare effects, keeping the gamer mobile.
What if I want to
Adrenaline.
use as a resource?
Okay, adrenaline might work for the retail worker because I was gonna do patience, but yeah, I feel like the admin assistant should have patience.
Like the office worker should have coffee or caffeine. I think that would be funny.
Well, it's a resource that they spend on other things, right? Like, would caffeine make sense? I can't even spell caffeine.
Focus.
Focus, energy. Energy would be a good retail worker one. Adrenaline for a fast food employee. Guts. I mean, adrenaline's pretty good. I feel like that would work for the gamer, and then maybe the admin assistant is focus, and then the retail worker is patience. I like it. I like adrenaline for the gamer. I like this because think about when I was playing Valorant, my adrenaline would spike, and I'm like, why? Doesn't make any sense. I'm not in a situation where I'm actually gonna get hurt.
I only get adrenaline when I play games if I'm like fighting other real people.
Yeah, that
PvP.
might be because that's what Valorant is. Copy said, I stopped drawing because others were better. No, it was a terrible mentality. I noticed the first steps tend to be a bit slow. Then you find the right resources and develop the skills really quickly. Then you hit a wall again. Yes. Oh, show. That's with everything, I feel. Like you're like, I'm really good, and then uh you get hit with imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
Hang on,
I
hang
had
on, it's not
like
done yet. Okay, go ahead.
what?
I was reading it.
Oh, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh, just like when I was younger. I mean, up until the last couple years, honestly, pretty recently. If I tried like a new skill or whatever, tried something, whatever it may be, if I wasn't good at it right away, I'd be like, I'm just not good at this, and I would just never try it again. Don't fall into that mindset. Bad mindset to have. Like, of course, I'm not going to be really good at something I've never done before.
Yeah, like you can't set that for yourself. You don't know. Now, if you try something you don't like it, then you can be like, oh, I don't like it.
Yeah, like that's different, but don't not do something because you're not good at it immediately. You're not going to be good at everything immediately. Probably not very many things that you'd be good at
But
just in
yeah,
general.
there is. You continuously get over those hurdles and you do hit new walls every time. You get to a comfy spot, but it requires leaving a comfort zone again to continue to develop it. That is so wise. And that sounds like you've overcome it probably a couple times. Are you going to handle them differently, or are they all going to be depleting resources? I think adrenaline. So the way I think of this is like in World of Warcraft, I might do some builders and some depleting ones. So like adrenaline would be something that you build up, kind of like rage. I was thinking of rage when I thought of adrenaline, or like well yeah, no, like rage. So it builds up in more tense situations. You have abilities that raise your adrenaline. And then stuff like patience. You start out with all the patience and it runs out as stupid things happen or you use abilities, right? So patience is something you start out with. Yeah. And then you would have to manage it by balancing your abilities and stuff. Think of like mana, probably use some that regenerate slowly. Hey, Flavius kid, what's going on? I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. How you doing? I'm just building out my character classes in code. What was what were these again? Cunning is like, oh, they're smarts. They can outsmart people. Bonus one. Can you get another permission? Yeah, sure. That's a trap you kind of fall into, but view it as a level to achieve instead of a reason to stop. Yeah, I mean, there's always, I hate to admit it, there's always going to be somebody better at something than what we try doing. That's just the
Hmm.
name of the game. And you can't let their journey be your starting point. I think I read something like that somewhere.
That's good. Some good wisdom.
Hey, all these like little houses for the characters. These are good.
Those are so cute.
The log cabin actually reminds me of a house I used to live in. Looks almost just like it, except the door was in the middle. That's so good. The right was the first version. Look at that. There's right there. Well, technically, it all looks good to me, right? But now that you said it was the first version, I can see the improvement.
Ah.
So that's another thing too, is perspective. Like you see the end result because you were working on that probably the longest or something, and you forget that you came from what's on the right, which is
Mm-hmm.
still good. It's just simpler. It was 1 week of 3D modeling that can be used in a game. Struggle with humanity sometimes. Like I have some labels which cause people to hate me out of them being scared. Interesting. Because of that, I started looking into why people show this, and I started applying it to other fields as well, like developing skills. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's good to develop the skills instead of just limiting yourself by from other people.
Always be working on your skills.
Yeah. I
I like
feel like
learning
there could be
things.
something where you're trying to stay in the middle, like focus, and closer to the middle, more effective. That's what I was thinking about focus. So I was thinking about maybe the admin assistant can have patience, or oh, sorry, the retail worker would have patience. The admin assistants can have focus. And that would be something cool. Like you want to keep a balance of being focused, but not over focused or not lost of focus. That's actually a good insight. I'll do that. Great. I was sent with a message for you, a message of happiness. Really, Flavius? What's the message? Are you from the future? I think I can just copy this. Um, Copy this out. All right, let's do the delivery driver. Are you from the future? And the right one is about 2 years ago. Wait, Okapi, you mean the left one after a year of 3D modeling? Don't confuse me by saying that one on the right was after 3 years. Oh no. Can I have permit to send a link? The link is a message. The message is from Granger. All right, I'm trusting you. All right, Flavius, don't disappoint me. What is this? The timing was spot on.
What are you giggling about?
Okay, I gotta play it on stream. Granger is too funny. All right, hang on. All right, desktop audio. You might hear Stellar Frog twice if she talks, but here we go.
Uh-oh, stretch. Oh. How am I supposed to stretch with that?
Oh, that is so funny.
Oh my god, I missed it because your stream volume was low. Can you send it to
Just click on the link. It's in chat.
Oh, it's right there.
It's in
Duh.
chat. Just click on the link. It's so funny. Oh, that's so funny.
What's so funny about that?
He was stretching and a fart sound played.
You're so immature.
I get lost every moment I get. That's fine. That's fine. I figured you meant left. And even here, I fell into a comfy zone since I only worked on the small building modeling style. Yeah, I like the block style, and didn't know what else you could do. Looked at other artists and went, how can you be this good? I'll never be this good. Oh yeah, if you say that, you won't. Yeah, I can permit you. 2 more permissions. I think you can do it, I think you can send links within the 60 seconds. I am immature and I like it. That's fine, Flavius kid. I'm 31 years old and I thought that was funny.
I'm totally mature. I didn't laugh at that. That was pretty funny. Oh, this is the first night that I'm gonna be raiding with my new keyboard. I haven't really
Oh.
tested it, and I haven't gamed with it yet at all.
Alright, these are from Okapi fan. Also, you're gonna like raiding with it. I love this keyboard. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, I got a new keyboard because I'm obsessed with keyboards.
It's
It's
true.
a Logitech G something.
G something. G unit.
The hell is it? It's the
Light
Logitech. I got
speed.
this. Logitech G915X Lightspeed tactile. Freaking awesome. Which matches this room that a copy fan sent over. You made this? Like, this is great.
It's so cute. That makes me want to get back into 3D modeling.
And then I think I've seen this. This looks good. And you said that, like, you didn't reference anything for these, right? Like, these are absolutely amazing. And you just keep working on it. And then you make games out of your art, right? You can make, like, walking sims. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can turn them into horror games if you want. That's the easiest genre to turn anything into. Just make it dark and add scary sounds. Yeah, I'm proud of those too. You leave your comfort zone. That's what I'm doing here. This game is me leaving my comfort zone. I said I would never make another RPG. Last one I made was Fatal Destiny. It was so cringe. But I'm glad that I made it. And I'm glad I replayed it as an adult because it was funny. Took you 20 minutes to be indoctrinated into the Nerdy Nerds fart stream. Only 20 minutes? I was sold on their stream in like 5 minutes. I don't even know how I found them. I've been subbed to them for 8 months now.
How did you find them?
I'm gonna give them a shout out. They also 2 nerdy nerds, Celine made all my emotes. Except for the you know one. I made that one. But she made all the rest of my emotes, and I'm very thankful for them, but I don't remember how I found them. I think maybe Captain Coder or somebody rated into them. Oh, you love the stream? It just took me time to do your first fart. Yeah. That's fair. I don't like the farts, right? I don't do the farts. That's just not me.
That's not you.
I don't drop the fart bombs.
Not in real life either.
Never in real life.
You would never.
So what should delivery drivers be? I was just gonna say stamina. What are different names? What are different names for stamina in games?
Different
Endurance?
types.
What?
Different types of resources.
Different types of resource
Maybe the
name.
gamer can use rage.
You think so? Manhole? That's not a resource.
What?
What?
What? What did you say?
Manhole?
Oh, you mean a utility hole?
Oh, there are these attributes, but you started feeling left out. Yeah, you just start farting on their stream because you feel left out. It's just you join the crowd. Just become a fart in the wind. Currency? No, no, no. Like instead of like stamina. So we're thinking stamina, not like a monetary resource or something like that, but like a resource that you would expend or build, like rage or something like that. I only fart IRL under the blankets. That's rude.
Ew.
Oh, you referenced Sword Art Online for that cabin. Okay. The one where they're like the fantasy realm after the first series. That house that their guild house. You can learn new skills. Like I said, that first house, that one was within 1 week of starting Blender. That's amazing. And then the other one was like a year after. That's good. All right, Flavius, thanks for the lurk. Moxie, Gusto. I think it's on the right track. Vigor. Nope. I was just gonna go with stamina. But I feel like it needs to be something that drains because we have the builder. You said rage for adrenaline
For gamer.
instead of that. I think rage makes sense. I did not mean to zoom in. So rage, fury. So I want to try to.
Fury. Fury could work.
I like rage. I want to try to stay on the fantasy of like these classes, so like a delivery driver. So they've got abilities, their strengths, high mobility, allows them to get out of combat quickly, strong AoE, versatile in play style, sacrifices defense for mobility, relying on speed and dodge to survive. Gamer rage, it's salt, right? No.
Assault level.
Salt levels. No, no, I wanted to make a little bit of sense. Like an RPG like skill bar, whatever you'd call it. Like it was like a resource. So like mana. Not gonna use mana at all. Energy, stamina.
Oh my god, I hate this
Different
one.
type. Alternate names for mana in games. Willpower. Mana. Let's see. What if I do stamina? Courage. These are just spell alternative wrong. Force. Aether float. No, a copy fan related to a delivery driver. They don't have arcane. Power of friendship. Oh, for the gamer, Super Saiyan. That can't be. I don't want to use other games. Where they live, floor 27. Oh, okay. I was thinking that was from their cabin that they eventually had. I forgot about the floors. Like, I need to go back and watch Sword Art Online. That was. I don't really like watch anime and stuff, but that was one that I really liked. Gas? Oh. We can make them fart. Or are you talking about like a drive? Oh, okay. Sorry. In defat in def what is this word? Indefatigable. What a word. Fatigue. Perfect. They're fatigue. That's a placeholder for now. I really like that one. What a word. Indefatigability. Have you ever heard that one? Oh, look at this. This has 99 words that are similar. The chutzpah. Why is ginger in here? The metal. Ooh, that's a good one too. Tip allowance. Oh my gosh. You like every time you don't get tipped for delivering something, they just get mad. The more complaints, the more it drains your friendliness. That's like the
That
patience
could
with
be
the
like if you had like a restaurant server or something, it'd be friendliness.
yeah. Well, we do have the retail worker, and they're gonna have patience that drains, which I think is kind of funny. Let's do. We'll give them bonus workload, bonus fitness, and leadership. I think that's good. Fatigue sounds like something you'd have to keep from getting too high or low, and then limits the maximum until you rest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was kind of like riffing off your idea of like how the patience you want to keep in the middle. Fatigue, you want to keep it as low as possible. We'll see. We'll see how this plays into it. Oh, what's happening? Hey, Granger. Granger devs, welcome in. Oh, thanks for the shout out. I was about to do the shout out. I swear it would have been a shout out, not a raid. I've never accidentally done that before. Welcome in. What is this? Oh, Granger's Dev Starter Pack for Blue Sky. Oh, I made the cut. Heck yeah, Granger. Welcome. Anybody, if you have a Blue Sky, click on that link. I swear it's a safe link. And then I'm in the list. Just follow it. Granger, I got your farting video. Thank you. I'm glad that you were comfortable enough to fart on stream. Next Prodigy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are 2 follows away from me wearing a costume tomorrow on stream while I play Alien Isolation. How'd the rest of your stream go? I caught a little bit of it, as you know. Welcome in, Ryan Hawkins, Flavius, welcome back. Next Prodigy, thank you for coming in. Okay, let me get my other accounts then, Kappa. Yeah, I mean, I don't want them to be like fake follows or anything. However, I still can't determine if the Captain Coder's accountant is real or not. I still don't know. Check your Discord. Oh no, what'd you do to my Discord? What am I looking at? Oh, you have yet to watch the clip. Granger, you gotta watch it. That was really good timing. Get the inventory view done so I can see what goes into the inventory. Heck yeah. Dude, that's awesome. I can't wait to start working on the inventory. I'm almost done setting up the stats and classes. But for anybody that's joining in that doesn't know who I am, I'm the average goob. I make video games. Don't worry about my lists. We got tons of them around here. I have a website called Average Game Studio, and I make video games for fun. Maybe one day I'll make them for a living if I'm good enough. All of these, not a lot, all of these were made in game jams. So I have a problem, but I'm getting out of it. I'm working on my new game called Rise of the Intern. And this is ad break. Nice. A 2D survivors game. Survivors RPG. It was for Granger? Yeah, okay, Flavius. I got that now. I understand. Not me looking in Discord. Need to get a drink about. All right, all right. 2 hour time limit was good. That is good. Wow, it's already been 2 hours. I'm at an hour and a half. Voice starting to crack a bit. Yeah. Well, go take care of yourself. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Problem, those are all learning experiences. That's true. Not a problem. Learning experience. I was saying, my game jam problem. I have a problem with just doing short projects because they're easier. Now you want to show another thing? It would instantly cause a download instead. Oh, copy. You're trying to poison, not the links. I want you to have to trust the link because of it's a video. Oh yeah, yeah. Only images, or you. I mean, you could do YouTube link. Retail worker. You do retail class. It's a 17-second clip. You could probably put that on X, even. This one's easy. We don't even need, I know what I'm going to do for this one. It's patience. Can I spell patience right? Hello? All right. You abandoned ship with Twitter? Well, or Blue Sky, sorry. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up just using Blue Sky more. I feel like X has just become a, well, not become, it's always been political cesspool, but I don't really like seeing that much politics. And I don't follow anybody who's political and stuff, and that's all I've seen on Twitter, X, whatever. But yeah, most of my stuff's on Blue Sky. Trying to build up that. I have a lot of people follow me in like the past couple days, and it's very surprising. All right, their leadership's gonna be their top skill, multitasking, and communication. Just followed the other day. Well, thank you, Deli. Yeah, I honestly like. I want to thank every person individually. There was like 25 notifications. It gets really difficult. Unfollow and refollow, and then I'll catch you on that one. I don't even know how everybody's following me. I guess it's because I got put on some lists. Not like bad lists, good lists.
Game dev lists.
Are YouTube links instantly accepted? Yes. Don't quote me. They're Allowed until somebody rickrolls me multiple times. No, it didn't work. Hold on. That one should be on the list. U2.b. Why? What? That should be allowed. Oh, I put utub.b. That's probably not correct. That's on me. That's not you. There's no save button? Okay, try again. You want to try again for me? You're not going to get banned. Your mistakes will get me banned. No, that's not. You're not going to get banned. Okay, yeah, that was my fault. Is this showing off your language switcher? You don't... Even if it bans you, I'll unban you. I got you. So this is your language selection. Whoa. Whatever that first language was, it made everything multiple lines. What is that? Esperanto? That is so great. Esperanto, they use that in the Wizards 2.0 series, book series that I'm reading. So this is what you've been working on? It's not translated yet. Oh yeah, I saw that, but it's so funny. I love your menu system too.
Looks legit.
Yeah, like this looks legit. It's very well made. Thank you for sharing that. Keep up with it. You should post this publicly so that people can see it. I only say that because I'm afraid to post things too, but I do it anyways.
It is scary.
It is so scary to post things. Oh, you put it on Blue Sky. Good, good. Yeah, I like to scroll through Blue Sky, and I want to see your stuff in there. So, yeah, don't be afraid to share. This is awesome. The timing on that clip was incredible, right, Granger? Of course, like my reaction to it was me laughing before I put it on stream because I like to vet what it is before, and it was such a short clip that it I didn't have time to stop it. This is so funny. Let's do quick and they spell efficient.
EFF.
Yeah, efficient.
I'm not good at spelling stuff like just out loud. Like I need to like write it out.
I have it up here too. Could just use that for reference. Fast food employee. Oh, I don't know what I should put for theirs yet. Let's see. Let's give multitasking, workload, maybe fitness. Yeah, fitness. Multitasking will be their first one. Let's give them 4 bonus. We'll do 2 and 1. Fitness. and workload. Love watching devs make stuff. It makes me jealous and then motivates me to do better. Same. I watch a lot of people who are way better than me at stuff. For that reason. That's actually what motivated me to start streaming game dev, was watching Two Nerdy Nerds and just seeing them just learn on stream. And I saw Fullbox doing it, and everybody I saw, they were just learning on stream, and I was like, I can do that. My keyboard system is also pretty cool. Keyboard system for your game? You have like a pop-up keyboard? Oh, I didn't even come up with this yet. We need to come up with one for the fast food. And then we're gonna do focus for the admin assistant. Since you decided not to have any mouse, normal keyboard support, how to implement in-game keyboard. See, I like the in-game keyboard as like a concept anyways, because then like you don't have to rely on externals. You can probably just use a controller for your game. Make it like 4 buttons. Knowledge, communication, and multitasking. We got multitasking. Yeah, communication, knowledge. Do bonus, knowledge. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I do have to get going because I have a raid to get to. And as much as I would love to stream the raid, it gets a little difficult. So let's go find somebody who is also doing game dev or working on something game dev related. You know what? Practical NPC looks like he's going for, he said 12-hour game dev sesh. He's at 9 hours. Let's go over to Practical NPC. Haven't rated him for a bit. But no, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Tomorrow I'm doing a spooky stream for Halloween. So if you don't have plans tomorrow night, feel free to stop by. I'm going to be starting at 7 p.m. And we're going to be going until the late hours of the night. I'm going to be playing Alien Isolation on stream. And if somehow we hit 800 followers before then I will wear a costume. If we hit it during the stream, I'll wear a costume.
2 more. Just 2 more.
Yeah, just 2 more. But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing all your work. It inspires me to keep doing this. I think it's awesome that everyone's sharing. So thank you, Okapi fan. I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to share. Granger, sorry to raid and run and keep the train going, but thank you so much for your raid tonight. It was nice catching a little bit of your stream finally. But thank you again. Stop. Appreciate it, Deli. Hope you all have a good night. Flavius. Let's get this out of here. All right, let's go share some love to Practical NPC. Ask him what he's working on. I'm sure it's probably his main project because 12 hours is a long time to work on a new project just for fun. But it's good seeing you. Thanks again for stopping by, Ryan. Appreciate you. Dev Guy, welcome back. All right, let's get out of here. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.